Okay, I should be alive. Oh boy. Late on this one. I thought I would be on time and I wasn't on time. Should not surprise me. Okay. Mess around with my overlay here a little bit. Oh, no. I didn't want to do that. Okay, let me just fix one thing here. Apparently it doesn't want to be fixed. There, maybe? That's fine enough for now. I realize that kind of covers up my speedometer and all that. Oh well. It's too cute to move. Springtime a game, springtime real life. Need a little bit of a Easter springy vibe going on there. I see you just skipped right over spring, Michael. Not to tell you there, you just skipped right over spring. Okay, water these. I think that's what I was doing anyways. Let my tea cool down for a little bit. So I ended up placing a water pump back here with the road to go around. Because I needed so much water over here. At least still leaves room over here to place more stuff. I did plant my potatoes. I have to wait till next month to do the sorghum. I did a whole bunch of fertilizer contracts. I don't think there's anything else really to do till next month. Let's see, there's only one contract and I don't feel like doing that one. I'm all out of fertilizer. Don't want to. I don't think I found a shed to go there yet. I'll have to smooth this out too. Yeah, it's summer. Is that cool, Michael? See what that looks like in my stream. Messing around with things again. I'll leave it like that for now. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know what the temperature was here today. I know it was gonna warm up and then it's just gonna cool down again. Pretty much how it is here. And that's like my high. I think they don't need any more water here. Oh, you know, I could have avoided that. I did do some landscaping. Trying to make it smoother over here. And there will be quite a little bit of a bump though. I can't get it quite smoothed out. That should be okay for delivering, picking up stuff. Field 80. I don't think I want to go do that. Besides, this one, it's not too bad. I don't have anything to sell. I mean, there's nothing else to do in game, why not? I think I'll have to fool around with that chat a little bit more. It's too white for me on the screen. To make it transparent though, it doesn't stand out either. Oh, I did replace my shed and stuff over here. It is hard to find a shed that's tall enough. So that's what I ended up finding. The center two are tall enough for things to go into it. Left room on both sides, driving it around. I moved this shed over a little bit. I also placed a pallet storage over here, and I put my honey in it. I can put olives in it, whatever I want. Make that so it doesn't look like it's just floating. There, that's better. I think that's all I did though. Great demand at grain mill. I don't think I have anything that I want to bring to the grain mill. So this is the field we'll be working on next month in game. I did find a few mods. Oh boy. For flour and oil mill. I don't know where to place it yet. Was it this one? One of them is $3 grand more. I don't know if they do much, but I was thinking about placing it either right over here, or I got rid of the shed here. Cut down more trees for Kiram's corner. Put this over there. That's what I'm thinking of doing. And I can start to make olive oil, it says. I can do a smaller one too. I like the bigger one. Yeah. It's gonna be hot for you. Oh boy. Okay, I have to cut over here. It looks like I don't have another crossing over the water if I don't. Or maybe there is one right here, it just wasn't loading. Yep, I could have gone right here. That's fine. I think it's this field here. Looks like it. Is GPS gonna be nice to me or not? That's doable. I won't argue with it too much. Oh no, I won't have to argue with it. That's really crooked. Never mind. Oop. Yeah, well, that's as good as it's getting, I guess. I wish it was easier to just turn sideways a little bit. Oh, wrong button. Okay. It's not really worth spending more time on that. Time for tea while this goes. I really like this tea. Sad that I can't buy it anymore. Nope, 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 don't fall into the little creek. Oh, I read an article yesterday, Michael, that you would find interesting. What was it? I wonder if I can still find it. Okay. Collect that. See if that article's still around. There we go. So, there we go. Want to make sure you can see it. There. So more than 100 fires are still smoldering here. From last winter, or last summer, spring. So there's 92 active fires in BC, another 54 in Alberta. Also some from the Northwest Territories. So it's very common for big fires to smother over winter. But usually you don't have that many of them. And with it being such a dry and mild winter, it's really concerning about what's going to happen. So there's a higher chance of these becoming a bigger fire again. See, Alberta's already talking about it. Yeah, not good at all. Yeah, they don't know how many of them actually will reunite in the spring, but I mean, it has been dry here. You can see here how dry it's been. The darker the color, the more dry it's been for this past winter here. It's been very, very dry. And that's where a lot of the fires are. Right up here. Yeah. There's a whole article there about it. But it's not good. Oh, I didn't even turn my tractor off. Oh boy. It's a weird bump there. Oh. I think everything's already fertilized for grass. That should grow. Don't think the potatoes need it. So it's just this new field we have to do. I might skip ahead to the next day. There's not much else to do in game right now until I do that. I turned too tight there. Hey, Big A. How's it going? I could sell those trees, but that's a long ways to go just to sell a few trees. So I'll leave them there as a reminder to Milo that we take trees down. A true farmer. Gonna hit the hay. Couldn't resist. Thanks for stopping in for a few. So this field is barley. This one I planted potatoes. This one has wheat, and now I have to plant this one with sorghum. And then I have it planned out. The barley and the wheat are June and July for harvesting. I can still plant parsnips, carrots, or beets on those two fields. And the sorghum in August, I can plant August or September. I can wait another month, wheat or barley in the field again after the sorghum. So it should work out good to get a couple of uses out of the fields if I do it right. Upper 60 there's today. Let me translate this to Fahrenheit. I know Fahrenheit because I grew up in the US, but I'm in Canada now, so 45 here today, right now. Looks like we're not done with winter yet. We'll see. They usually call for snow here and we don't get them. We don't get the snow usually. It usually turns to rain. See, these are much more impressive numbers if I put them back in Celsius though. Yeah, definitely some weird weather. Even the 90s is kind of warm for Michael this time of year. Okay, need to get rid of those chickens. Cows are doing alright. I don't think there's anything to sell this month. Oh, April peppers. I don't know if I want to sell those or not, because I really want to get into that production. Let's take a look at the trippers over here. Now that you can see them. Man, during that snowstorm you could not see them. That was crazy. That was the most snow I've ever gotten. Was on that last winter in this game. I know they're not worth any money, but I don't care. I don't want them. I only want the females. I could buy a trailer and transport them, but... yeah, we get that weather here, the summer here up here. We get 95, 100 or hotter. Believe it or not, it's possible. But, it's not my kind of temperature, honestly. So this one... it has 8 pallets of honey right now. I really like how it looks like a garage. It fits in really nicely. I want to take a look quickly. No, I'm not interested in any of that. These are all fine. How much silage should I have? That's gonna take a while. I'm gonna have to do something about... just spawn these right now. Why can't I change that? Oh, I have to click. There. Spawn pallets of olives. Then I'll put them away. I think I'm used to your type of weather from... if I remember correctly, where you're from, Big A. I grew up in the Midwest as well, so I'm used to those much nicer summer temperatures. Yeah. Missouri, yeah. I grew up in Michigan. Woo! Woo! Did that go in there, or was that flying? Yeah, Michael. It doesn't surprise me you have to mention Texas again. You're silly. Ooh, ouch. I should really just bring the trailer over here. Won't do all of these. I just want enough that it's not the end of the world for these. They're getting up there in storage. Oh, well. That's better. I'll leave those be now. Looks like the grass isn't all the way grown yet. I really like how I turned the other side of the road into my farmyard. It looks pretty cool. I think I decided on sorghum, if I remember correctly. I was debating, but that's probably what I should do. I have so many chickens I'm gonna need the feed. Well, if you say so. You know, there's actually a town in Michigan called that. And there is another town called Christmas. Can't quite see where those lines are. Not what I want. That made it worse. Oh, you're soaping yourself, Michael. Oh dear. Maybe you're expecting me to be upset about it or something. I don't know. You know what, GPS? We're just not gonna get along again. Let's try it now. I'm like, either you're bored or you're expecting me to soap. Okay, maybe I can do this. I thought of it. If I go try for a bit, this might work. I'll do a head row here. I agree, Michael, but I feel that way about certain other words that people don't agree about, so. I just realize it's not worth the fight sometimes. We all agree to disagree. I should check. Ooh, I've seen a little bit there. That's where I didn't have the GPS set up all the way. So I should check that field for weeds for the potatoes. I probably have to go there and take care of the weeds. There we go. That should fix the problem. That is a little bit funny, Michael. You should start a new one. What should it be? I know, something about you bet all the Canadian igloos have melted. When I bought these fields last season, they were already planted and the weeds were already there. So, I'm gonna have some proper TLC done to them. Next month in game, the grass should be ready again. I'll debate if I want to turn it into hay or not. I have a lot of silage. I can always do half and half. I do want to get into TMR for the cows, because they look like they're going to reproduce here pretty quickly. And I'm almost to the point where I can manage TMR. I think I'm a little bit set up for it. I don't have the equipment to. Oh no, it's a robot, so I don't have to do that either. This cow barn has a built-in robot in the sheds and everything where it just gathers it. Show you guys. Yep, this way. This is a modded cow barn. It's right here on the side. You can put the mineral feed, the hay, the straw, then the silage. And above it here, oh well, that doesn't show you well. There's a robot that would gather, mix it all, and then feed them for you. So you just have to dump it all there, which is pretty awesome. Looks like I need a little bit more straw. I think I'll get that from the wheat and the barley, I believe. Then here at my hay loft, and straw loft, and then fermenting silo. I'll kind of set up here by the cows. I'm not going to get into sheep or pigs. Might change my mind on the pigs eventually. I am going to get into horses. I want to actually get into a horse training mod. We put the horses and stuff into it and it trains them even higher. If it's in a heated pool, Michael, sure, why not? Or the hot springs, you know, something heated. Like Juan told me the other day, it's not uncommon to swim here in heated pools during, the rest of the year. I mean, have you ever traveled somewhere where you were like, wow, there's heated pools? I've been amazed by it. Okay, so a place 30 miles away has heated pools? They probably get made fun of for having them that far away. In Texas, it's unheard of. I kind of like it that you guys can still see my speed if you wanted to. It's not totally covered. Might have to move that over a little bit so you can see what I'm seating. But that might be okay. But these trees here, I tell ya, they were there when I started, so it wasn't me. Maybe later, Michael. I really am too tired and feeling out of it to really want to look up too much. It was even hard for me to convince myself to stream. Water parks are fun though. Oh, yawning. I'm so tired. I only have a few more passes here, it looks like. Sounds good, but Big A. I'm starting to fade too. Have a good night. Still early here, but I haven't slept well in a few weeks, so I am definitely feeling the effects of that. I can still slightly feel my jaw for my wisdom teeth as well. I'm still trying to baby that as well. Okay, oh, I should jump out here. This need to be, oh yeah, nitrogen is bad, so I need to fertilize it. Have all my stuff right here, all close together. I actually need to fuel this up. Let's do that. Just trying to look something up in my notes here, what I wanted to do. Huh. I left no notes for myself about what I wanted to go into. Okay, and buy next. Usually I have if I save up what I want to buy, I think I really would like a production to put some of that stuff into. I mean, it looks pretty clean, but why not? This is just gonna get dirty, so I don't know why I'm washing this, but why not? I was gonna look for weeds on that field, that's what I was gonna do. Oh man, do not let me pick that contract of red beets. Probably yes, Michael. Weeds. I was like, what is that doing? I got distracted. No, that's not where I want to go. I was on the right menu. Just tell you. Oh, no weeds on that. Okay, yeah, but it's plowed, right? I should be okay. And I just need to fertilize that field. Okay, we can do that. And then I am home the next few weeks, so there'll be streams the next few weeks for me as well. I have to get the windshield replaced in our pickup for my rock crack, and I have to do that before my driver's test to get my full license a week after that. That's coming up soon. I mean, I'm really nervous about that, but we'll see if I can get my full drivers on the first pass of taking the test or not. Didn't want to drive into that field, but it happens. Oh dear, do you guys do like this whole big thing for Independence Day? I bet the answer is yes. Do you have a whole big festival or something? What? You only do it online? That surprises me. Caught that sneeze in time. Well, apparently I can't fertilize that a little bit. Okay, we'll deal with that some other day. That's taken care of. Like I won't drive too far. What's next? Let's get away from that. I don't want to see all those rocks. Field 15. $68. There's a lot of red beets in this one. Don't really feel like driving all that way for those. Weeder. The weeding doesn't even make money, I tell ya. That's really interesting, Michael. It's a real thing, though. I know the heat gets to me as well, even though I have hot temperatures. Also, there's a difference between dry and humidity, you know, dry and wet humidity. Man, I haven't done a lot. I have to spend more time doing some other stuff. It's really interesting. Well, I cut down 20 trees. Oh, you should ask Kiram to do that on his map. Go into this menu and you can see how many trees we've cut down on this map. That's pretty cool. That's funny. Okay. I should give these guys more food. I guess I can use the big trailer. I don't have a smaller trailer anymore. I should have kept one of those. I can't really afford to go buy one, but we'll use the big trailer. And then maybe I'll get a wheel loader or something, maybe? Maybe that. I don't know. What's for sale this month? Nothing I want. I could have parked closer, but that's okay. I know how much food they take, so I'm like, I'll just fill up the trailer. We're just going literally right here and back. It said unload and then it didn't unload. Steep enough. But it's hard to stay in that one spot. Huh. Yep, those are crazy temperatures. Seems like I'm stuck there. Might have to smooth out the train. Back out of there. Let's get back in. Chickens have food. Should jump out and take care of this one pallet here. Honey. That comes in handy for a recipe later to do with something with the apples. Apple trees. Apple something or other. Let's take a look. Like apple chips or apple jam, apple pie. Something in there uses honey. So the only reason why I'm producing honey is something in there needs it. It's just easier to go around. Oh, let's see if this... Yep, I can do it. Just give me a moment here. Check my message. Oh boy. Oh well. Words are gonna be spoken there. I want to get into all this potato stuff, all the apple stuff, all the soup, canned goods. It's a lot of money I need, though. And the contracts just do not pay very well at all. So if I do this, I'm basically looking at what it pays me and then how much profit I actually get. Cost of material and stuff, it calculates it and subtracts it. So I can do this, but okay, they're actually paying me this much, but I'm only making this much. So it looks tempting at $3,000, but you're only making half of that by the time you go do that. So this one, it's a little bit of money, but you're actually making more profit. I like to sometimes eyeball like a whole bunch of them in a row. Oh, wrong menu. 76, 77, 68, they're all together. Just a little bit of money. I kinda wish they made more money on this map. You don't get rich at all from contracts. Until it comes to the root crops. Well, then you regret those. Those take forever. And did your friend listen to you? That's good. That corner's a little bumpy there. I was close to where I should have been. Oh, wow, the bottom of that tea is really strong in ginger. I like ginger, but I wasn't expecting that. good though. Why not just do the one next to it? I'm already over here. This isn't that going to be perfectly lined up. Oh well. Do that. Yeah, that's why. I know. Her or her parents or somebody should have researched the weather before she did that then. Uh, 68 might be close by, I don't know. That way up there. 80s or closer. 81, 82, let's just do those. Well, then her parents should have done better research. I'm sorry, but they should have. Okay, I can go around this field over here. Oh boy, that's bumpy by that creek. Oh no, wrong button. There we go. Feeling that's not gonna line up perfectly where I wanted. Let's just do that. You can tell I'm not feeling the best toys. I was just really just set up GPS properly. Oh, that's not gonna help me. I forgot to change that setting back to normal with. I was gonna do the ridges on my potatoes like this, but the width of that was so small. Like, nope. I need to drive really weird on it though. Into the creek I go. What is on this field? Oh, it doesn't say in this menu. Honestly, might go something along those lines, but I wasn't there and it really changes depending on how you know the person and what you feel comfortable with saying, you know. Or is that just one fix it all type of answer? Oh, that counts as finished. Well, we're gonna count that then. 82. Oh. Yeah, why not? How do I cross the creek? How about we just try it like that? Oh, there was a bridge right there. Oh well. Oh, this is the field I'm supposed to do. Well, let's do that then. Driving like a maniac. Let's just call that good. Where are you going? Head in the right direction, why don't you? What? Hmm. Oh, I see what I did. Genius. There. Spend so much time just setting up a GPS for a small field. It's not really worth it. Should try to figure it out. There we go, that one's finished. Oh. 41 and 47. 68. Why not? I'm gonna keep going until I run out of fertilizer or get annoyed with all this. Turn around here. What is spring like here? It's really beautiful with all the blossoms coming out of the trees and the orchards and stuff. Yeah, it's a lot of like 50s, I would say. 60s eventually. It depends on the year if we have a fast thaw or not and how much rain we get or not. June is typically our rainiest season, so we don't typically get a lot of rain in the spring.
Hi, Michael.
Hi, welcome home.
That's all I see. I only see Michael.
Yep. Well, Big A was here earlier.
Big A. Hey, here's Ghost Bear.
Being a ghost again.
The wild one has appeared. I like that, the wild one. Alexa, light.
Hey, you managed to get a ghost to come out.
I was just going to say something, but now I can't because Ghost Bear's here.
.47 is down there. Oh, I meant to take these before I went down. Oh well. Yeah, I should be a ghost again. I'm just not that entertaining right now because I'm not feeling the best. I have the sniffle diseases, sore throat, feeling feverish. I don't know what I have, but I woke up today feeling this way. It's not pleasant. So how are things going for you, Ghost Bear? Now that I know you're here. Hey, no, mute me. I don't want to hear me. Thank you. Juan turned the stream on. I was like, ah. Ah. Yeah, I don't know what I could have. I'll blame Juan somehow. Oh, you're at Fan Expo. How did that go? I am not feeling like setting up GPS. I am done with that. Well, I mean, congrats on that, but at the same time, it means you went and have fun, Ghost Bear. What's the point of working so hard if you don't go spend your money once in a while, right? And shirts are something that you can use, right? Like, they're just not gonna sit there, which is reasonable enough to get for something. Of all things to get. Do I really feel like going back up to that field? Not really. just done with fertilizing fields. So I have to order food somehow. So I waited for you to come home for dinner. So I have not.
Thanks.
Yeah, I haven't had food yet.
I have not either.
I didn't give it away either that you were coming home. No. And I would have to set that all up. Do you want me to go on Discord? Oh boy. Okay, give me a moment here to do that. I need to give me a moment to add it to OBS. You just have to stop coughing. I don't know, do I have the right one? 2-0. Oh, there we go. Okay, now they should be able to hear you.
I'm alive. I'm a real boy.
Oh, why did I let you on Discord?
Of course, your microphone picked me up, coughing my lungs out. Yeah.
Well, yeah. I have no energy.
No energy?
I want someone to make me a bowl of soup and then tuck me into bed.
I need some food before tucking in bed.
Okay. Juan said he's going to entertain you guys while I order food.
Oh shit! I have to entertain.
Well, that's the whole point. You said you wanted that on Discord.
Oh shit! Okay. Am I playing while you're?
No.
Or I'm just talking to a screen like this. Okay. Gotta zoom out a bit and see things.
Fine, let's go see the chickens.
Get back in the truck.
No, we're gonna go see the chickens.
Chicken, buck.
I got so much snow this winter. I took screenshots to show you. You couldn't see the chickens. You couldn't see the letters.
That's cool.
I got the most snow I've ever seen.
That's cool. I'm glad a map finally utilized snow.
You're breathing into your mic. Okay.
Am I?
You were.
Oh, I see you have black chickens too.
Yeah,
Are they supposed to be black?
I think so.
I just don't think I thought the black ones just didn't load colors properly. No, they're not supposed to be black because not even their combs, their face. That the black chickens are a bug
You have,
because they should have red combs and beaks. There should be some color there.
I don't know, you had black ducks, and that's what made it look weird.
Yeah, the black ducks and the black chickens. It's
But
not
no,
loading
look,
textures.
Look, there are literally black chickens. They're called goth chickens on here.
Okay, maybe it's supposed to be that way. Because there's definitely just solid black chickens, and apparently, yeah, Jess has got pictures of them. Actual black chickens, okay. Well, what about black ducks then, huh?
They're literally black chicken meat. Yeah, there's some like you say, like this. But no, they're literally black chickens.
Okay, what about black ducks?
Um, no, stop trying to use my location. Bugger off. I don't know what to look up for that. Nothing comes up right away.
There's almost black duck there. Almost black, like the beak and everything. There's a little bit of green tinge in them, but I don't know. Maybe it's not a bug, but I think it's a bug.
Yeah, that's the closest is this one. The cat. How do you say that?
Yeah, those are pretty solid black.
Whatever ones those are.
Cayuga!
So, yeah, there.
Cayuga! 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 It's like those old horns. Cayuga!
You breathe into your mic again.
I don't know how not to breathe in the mic. Further away?
I don't know.
That rooster's running around like its head's cut off. Except it still has a head. Cayuga!
I don't know if we should allow you on the stream after you've gone to work. You're silly. What do you want for food?
Whatever.
That's what you say every time.
I don't know. Give me a burrito or give me a chicken burger or
There's actually quite
chicken
a,
burger with poutine.
there's a lot of places that are actually closed already.
Yeah, honestly, my mind is completely elsewhere. Racing at 100 miles per hour.
Mine too.
Work has me thinking.
Wait, are not delivering right now either? They say even Wendy's is closed right now.
Ah, waited too late. Everything must shut down at 8.
I'm gonna be so hungry. Looking forward to my salad as well.
Is the taco joint closed too?
Such a long list to go through. Yeah.
Guess the only option would be to wait a little bit and then go out and...
Unless you want Burger King, I think that's the only one I can get right now.
Sure. I'm fine with Burger King.
I'm not. But, you know. Figure it out.
Finger it out.
Did you scare everybody away from chatting? It looks like...
Yeah, I was here to talk to people while you order stuff and everybody just shut up.
Maybe they're just letting you talk.
Michael started talking about... I missed those comments. Michael's like, 31 degrees Celsius today, Juan. And then go, wait a minute, today's Thursday. Juan should be at work. I should be. Should be. But I'm not. Hey, when we talk, I see our names pop up from Discord on your live stream.
Yeah.
I want that.
I'll have to figure out what setting this. That's why nobody surprises me when people join Discord. I know who it is without going to Discord.
Just right on the screen, you can see.
Yeah, so it gets pretty long if you have quite a few of us, but...
Yeah, I want that.
Yeah, it's one of those settings. Not a clue which one, but one of them.
see who's talking. That's kind of neat.
Yeah, but then, like I say, if people join, I don't have to go figure out who it is.
Yeah, I want it.
And when people leave, I know who leaves.
I want it. Yeah, it's supposed to be, what, 2 degrees Celsius on Monday?
Something like that, yep.
So we're going to be near frost while you're actually going to be hot. Yeah, so the reason why I'm not at work is because I didn't know what my next run was, and luckily I made the right decision. So I didn't know my next dispatch, so I got to Vernon last night, and then I had to drive another hour and a half today morning to deliver the load. US and Canada have different laws on how much time you need off overnight before you're allowed to drive again. So I kind of go, what's the most likely next load I'm getting? And then I did the math, and I'm like, if I get a full 10 hours off so I can legally go to the US, I will never make it over to that location to load today. I'll have to load Friday morning. But if I only take the legal 8 hours off that Canada demand, I could make it to a 100-mile house and load today instead of tomorrow morning. But I can no longer go to the US today because I don't have the legal required reset hours to do so. Could do some kind of split shift stuff that gets complicated. And I got loaded there late enough, and I did get that load. Call dispatch and go, hey, just so we're on the same page, we all know I'm delivering this load on Monday morning, right? And they're like, yep. I'm like, okay, good. I'm like, this load goes to the US. I could theoretically deliver it tomorrow. Physically, I would be able to get there and deliver it tomorrow by noon. But legally, I don't have the hours to do that. If I had taken the legal 10 hours off, I wouldn't have been able to get to the loading spot in time to load today, so I would have had to load tomorrow, and by that time I could not make that delivery either. So either decision, if I took 8 hours off or 10 hours off, both decisions equal in delivering this load on Monday. So loading today and getting home today and getting Friday, Saturday off and then driving Sunday sounded better than loading tomorrow, basically just hanging out there from 2 p.m. till tomorrow morning in a 100-mile house, and then still having to leave Sunday. I'd get home, Friday, I'd get home tomorrow at noon, and then I would have the Friday evening off, Saturday off, and then Sunday afternoon I'd be back on the road. And like, why not have 2 full days at home? What do you have on the screen right there?
Okay.
Just with no mayo. I don't like mayo on my burgers. 100-mile house is literally a city's name. And it's not spelled 100, it's actually spelled 100. 100 Mile House is a city's name. There's also 70 Mile House. It's actually a name from the old stagecoach days. They had mile markers, and the town names just got the names of those mile markers. So, I know you don't know the area, Michael, but back in the day there was a stagecoach trail that went from Vancouver all the way up to Barkerville. And then they built a railroad through that valley, destroying that stagecoach wagon trail. So the new stagecoach trail went from Ashcroft, so people had to take the train to Ashcroft, and then from Ashcroft they would get on a stagecoach and go up to Barkerville, which took four days of stagecoach riding, and it's an easy half-day drive now. But mile marker 0 was where you get off the train and onto the stagecoach, and I believe that's how that went. And then they had mile markers every mile. So no, not 100 miles from the border, but 100 miles from where the railroad. So Ashcroft. So Ashcroft to Barkerville. So if you type that in. Let's see. On Google Maps.
So it's actually 100 miles away from Lillooet.
Oh, from Lillooet is 0.
Yeah, mile 0 is Lillooet.
I thought it was Ashcroft.
So 100-mile house. Let's actually do that. No. Okay, that's not working. Let me get back to my chat. So Vancouver's down here, just for reference. Lillooet with mile 0. So you would. There's 70-mile house. There's 93-mile. There's a lot of them. If we zoom in, there's 80-mile, 90-mile. Yeah, there's 105. Yeah, 108, 11, 114. Yeah.
150-mile house.
Yeah, I think you get the point. They're actually named that. So this is 100 miles away from Lillooet.
I think they stopped naming that at Williams Lake. That's where the naming stops.
Yeah, looks like it.
Lillooet to...
Yeah, I think that's where it stopped. But there are kind of hidden. Some of the smaller ones aren't showing up, but yeah, you get the point. There's a lot of them. And then you have a lot of very French names.
Like Lac La Hatch.
Yeah. And then over here. Yeah, I don't know. Lac La June, there you go. That's French as well.
Lac La June, yeah.
We have a lot of different places like that. Not bored, no. Like, it just... It made sense.
Because they weren't naming anything. They were just placing down mile markers. There was no towns. There literally were no towns along this wagon trail. And slowly over time, as towns appeared, they just started getting referred to, hey, that house at a 70-mile house. Or literally, 70-mile house. There is a house at the 70-mile marker. We're gonna, first night, stagecoach will go to this and this house.
If you want a fun name, Whistler. Do you remember why Whistler's named Whistler?
I can't remember why Whistler is called Whistler.
This is the whistle from the marmots.
Oh, the marmots' whistles. Yes, all the marmots. Yeah.
So there's some really unique names like that. It originally wasn't going to be called that. It was going to be some kind of British name or something or another.
probably had an official different name, and then you have to go with the name that catches on, right? So the coach, it's like a bus stop. The mile houses are like bus stops.
I don't know what dropped.
So stagecoach stop is at. It's like, hey, this is the 122-mile house. If anyone wants to stay at this guest house.
So remind me later, I'm not allowed to take the red beet contract for that. I did that last time and regretted it. Just tell me no.
No.
Thanks. You'll have to tell me that again later. I don't need to power this. Just tether and billing. I have all that stuff.
And the other way to get up to northern British Columbia was to take the steamboats, steam paddle boats.
I had to run into
And
the
that's
pole.
why Prince George exists, because it's right along the Fraser River.
Bet that same food's on the way already.
The Fraser River goes all the way up to Mount Robson, right? From Vancouver all the way up to Mount Robson, right to the Alberta border. Along Highway 16.
I honestly don't know if I've ever actually had ramen noodles.
I've eaten ramen noodles just out of the pack, crunching on them.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
But that's it. That's the only way I've eaten ramen noodles.
I think for me, it's the sodium content has always scared me away.
So salty. So you said food was here, or it's on the way?
It's on the way. Couple minutes.
I don't think I could eat ramen noodle as a. So you just take a soup cup like that and just put in hot water, right?
And then you mix in the seasoning packet.
I still ate the seasoning packet. I would shake it out on top of the noodles like that, and you get the flavored noodles. And just crunch on them like chips.
Okay, Ghost Bears that's not ramen.
That's not ramen?
See, Ghost?
No, that's not ramen. That is definitely not ramen.
What's ramen noodle then in a cup?
That's just instant noodles. That's all that is.
That's same thing I'm talking about.
Actual ramen is 100 times better than instant noodles.
Okay.
Yes, because the broth is an actual broth. It's not just made from like
Water?
water and powder.
Yeah.
You usually get vegetables of some sort along with it. You usually get meat of some sort along with it.
Okay.
Depending upon where you go, there's all sorts of different fixings that you can get between in terms of veggies and such. So yeah,
But you have to
instant ramen is not the same as actual ramen. And actual ramen is actually very filling as well. So
yes, but I doubt that's what Michael's talking about is actual ramen.
no, he's talking about instant ramen.
So instant ramen is garbage. Actual ramen is very good.
Very much so.
Okay.
At least that's my opinion. I'm not gonna.
Well, I'm gonna have to actually try it then sometime at a restaurant or something.
Hey, next time you come over to the island, I'll take you to the ramen bar here.
Or you have a ramen bar.
Well, yeah, it's pretty close to in terms of what like the actual like ramen bar you go to in Japan.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
No, I'm a really picky eater. Can I choose what's in it?
Yes and no. I mean, in terms of vegetables, like the place here. Hang on, let me get the menu.
Yeah, don't expect me to hit Victoria
Anytime soon?
Island
Yeah,
anytime soon.
that's okay.
You know how the trucking industry has.
Yes, I do.
Tomorrow I'll tell you more.
Joy. That good, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you guys have pickle bars, Michael. One thing I like.
Actually, I had ramen when I was in Vancouver this weekend. It was a different style of ramen, but it was still good.
So when you go over, do you take your vehicle or do you just do the car and then taxi or whatever?
So in this particular case, I had to go over on the Friday for work. So work actually paid for my ferry along with some mileage as well.
Oh, nice.
Why not
Yeah.
take advantage of that, right?
Yeah, and I basically parked my car at my buddy's place, and I stayed with him in Kits, and then I just took transit to Fan Expo. So.
How's the strike going?
Oh, they've re-signed some.
They've
made
actually
it.
officially re-signed.
Yeah, I think they. I'm pretty sure they have done that. Let's see here.
I hear a knock on the door.
Probably food.
I probably will call it a stream once food gets in the door because I'm hungry.
That's fair.
There will definitely be streams tomorrow, though. You didn't deliver drinks? There's drinks. All on inside.
So the place that I frequent here for
I
ramen,
can't-
they do 3 different types. You can get 2 different types of broth, 3 different types of flavoring, and then there's also like the topping ingredients as well.
Who's got the bigger drink?
Probably one.
No, I think it's actually me this time.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, you'd think that was the only way I could order what I wanted. Yeah,
Bigger drink is
they're both
almost American size.
root beers. I really don't care.
So as I was saying, there's the place here has 2 different types of broth, 3 different like main soup types, or main ramen types, I should say, and you can either get it mild or spicy depending upon how you feel, and then the toppings on top of that, and usually it's like a couple of good slices of barbecue pork, some fish cake, some green onions, bean sprouts, bamboo shoots. You can also ask for things like corn, seaweed, mushrooms, spinach.
Corn.
Yeah. But it's, and you could choose in terms of, you know, just how heavy you want it. You can also get like a sub in a different like main protein. So instead of the barbecue pork, you can get like tofu or fried chicken. And then there's also optional things. You know, you can get like a salad with it, or you can get gyoza. And then you can also even add in like extra toppings as well, and then or even remove some stuff as well. So I like it. It definitely is worth the money that you pay for it. Usually a bowl put you back about 20-25 bucks depending upon
Okay, so
But
it's
you
pay what you gotta pay for.
you get what you pay for. Like it's
Yep,
not
exactly.
you don't feel like you've been shortchanged in any way, shape, or form. So
Hey, Coyote Dreams.
Hi, Coyote.
Get pickled in bars here all the time. Michael said they have pickled bars in Texas. Yeah, they get pickled in bars over here all the time too. Unfortunately, you guys are all joining us. Just watch the end of the stream.
Yeah.
oh, that's okay. You should go ahead and end your stream. You're
Yeah.
hungry.
I'm hungry and not feeling well, so yeah, food might help.
Yeah.
So expect the live stream tomorrow evening. For sure, a live stream tomorrow evening, and then Ghost Bear, if you're not busy, swing by and I will share the news.
You're not
Yeah,
doing a
sounds
stream
good.
in the morning?
Probably not. We've got a lot of videos.
Oh yeah, you have 3 videos set it.
4.
4, okay. So yeah, tomorrow evening we'll be around.
Yeah, so tomorrow evening it'll be a live stream for sure, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings as well. So yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We'll talk about my job tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay. Adios, everybody.
Good night.